What is the ratio of the longest diagonal to the shortest diagonal in a regular octagon? An octagon is an 8-sided polygon in which all the sides are equal as well as all the angles are equal. So let's quickly draw a regular octagon. While we answer this question, the first and foremost thing in case of any polygon is to find out the value of each exterior angle and each interior angle. So each exterior angle in case of any polygon is given by dividing 360 by n, where n is the number of sides, which in this case is equal to 8. So we know that each exterior angle is equal to 45 degrees. And if we calculate each interior angle, then each interior angle will be 180 minus 45 degrees. That means it is equal to 135 degrees. Now let's quickly draw the smallest and the largest diagonals whose ratio we have to find out. So we join these two lines first. Let me also mark the name of this polygon, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So the shortest will be, we just leave one vertex and then we join it with the next vertex. So AC becomes the shortest. Let me write it down. AC is the shortest diagonal. And the longest diagonal, we have to think whether it is AD or AE or AF. So AE, it will be the longest diagonal. We can understand ADE, if you clearly look at it, then it will form a right triangle in which AE will be hypotenuse. So we draw this line AE. So AE is the longest diagonal. So basically what we have to find out is AE over AC. That's the question. Now we need to understand what kind of geometry is emerging from this figure. So we have this angle B equal to 135 degrees because it's the interior angle. So the remaining 45 degrees needs to be distributed at these two parts, and we know that AB is equal to BC. So these two angles each will be equal to 22.5, 22.5 degrees, but we have no idea how to use this 22.5 degrees. What we are going to do is, maybe we can join CE because CE will have exactly same length as AC. If AC is representing the shortest diagonal, then CE also is the length of shortest diagonal. So here we draw CE. In this way, we can say that these two sides are equal. So ACE is forming an isosceles triangle. Let me write it down here. ACE is an isosceles triangle in which AC has length equal to CE. Now, when we have this kind of a geometry, we have 22.5 degrees here and we have 22.5 degrees at this place as well, because ADCDE triangle is exactly same as triangle ABE. Now the sum of these two angles is equal to 45 degrees, and angle C entirely is 135 degrees. So out of this 135 degrees, if we subtract twice of 22.5, which is 45, we are left with 90 degrees, and that makes the geometry very, very interesting, because now ACE triangle is a right triangle as well as an isosceles triangle. So if we assume that the side of AC is X, then CE will also be X, while AE will be the hypotenuse, and that will be x root 2, and straight away we understand that AE over AC will be equal to x root 2 over x, which is equal to square root 2 over 1. So this is the easiest way to answer this question. However, there were more mathematical ways as well that we can use to approach this problem. For example, we could have assumed the side of this regular octagon as something, and then we could have identified the length of AC and AE exactly in terms of the constant value that we would assume the length of the side. However, this seems to be the best way. So we have to always figure out what is the best possible geometry that emerges from the given figure, which we understand only if we calculate these angles. And therefore, my very first suggestion started with that please calculate the value of the angles, interior and exterior angle, and then try to answer the question. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the learning here.